He thanks you for dealing with another world eater. You're halfway there. He's got word Out of Date spotted Lupin and has a feeling your time has come. He hopes you're up for it.
What?
Even though you're good-hearted, you shouldn't miss this opportunity to confront the predator. Just head back to the foot of the tree. Fingers crossed Lupin will stay put until you're there. Got word you found the greatest glider of all, an Ark, and it's all good to go. Can't imagine how that would feel, to zoom so fast. Funny that you found an Ark when you don't need to go anywhere in it. The world's still going to be here. Proud of you for thinking about helping before escaping, either way. Wonders if there are any open seats left in that fancy Ark glider of yours.
So, what we have here is an opportunity to help your next. There's a seat open on the Ark should you want to offer it as a gesture of appreciation.
A conscious choice to be alone means you won't miss anyone.
The thing we're really missing here is someone with compassion. You just seem to have passion. For yourself.
The world would be a better place if we were left alone to handle it. Then we'd only have to talk to ourselves, and that's how you get the good answers.
Well, anyone in their right mind would agree you're better off on your own. Let's hope the Ark carries you all the way there.
Figures if you're driving, you get to pick your passengers. Goop knows he's repeating himself, but can't help talking to you. Says there's an interesting place nearby that no one knows about, but doesn't really want to talk about it right now. Thinks you're brave for being out this late. Says you should take it easy. Hopes. Goop knows he's didn't. The night time is the right time. At least the temp's nice and steady underground. Out of Date says the time has come for you to reconcile with your past. Lupin is still staying in the camp where he was brought up. He hopes you'll find the answers you are looking for there. Even though darkness is a part of your nature, he suggests you try to keep your cool, as the best fighter is never angry. He'll point you in the right direction, but the rest is up to you. This part of the journey is one you'll have to do on your own. Lupulupin's camp has always been there, hidden deep inside the mountains. Out of Date hopes you'll find your way and the answers you were looking for once you're there. He knows he said it before, but the time has come to put an end to the Lupin's reign of terror. You should get over there, come face to face with destiny. It's going to be you against the Lupin. No rules. He's happy to help. He guesses you're... Is your mount paying attention? Old brick-bracks like that, sometimes still full of good things. Go on, catch it. There's something there. Stronkers. For those skulls. Right where it cuts. Choke up that grip. Making great progress. Better get a move on if you want to change things. Asks you to... Is surprised you chose not to help. Feeling good.
Can you feel that? It's getting dusky in here.
Hold up!
Sounds like you're just flat out lazy to me.
Lazy?
Because you're again.
Heard you says you should be careful in the wasteland and warns about the wildlife. Says you'll see each other later. We're all heroes of our own stories, or so we hope. Nothing's going to waste. you've got everything you need to make something special. Lupulupin's camp has always been there, hidden deep inside the mountains. Tread carefully here. This is Lupulupin's camp. Better to be on top of a mount than standing behind it. So, says you covered the important. Lupulupin says he's been looking forward to this moment. He wanted you to come here and see for yourself where it all started. He was so little when your mother and kin came here to put an end to his mother just because she was different, a hunter. That night, the hunter became the hunted, trapped with nowhere to run. He says your mother showed no mercy, only vengeance. He can see that you're not like your mother. There's something different about you. Maybe you would have made a better decision than she did, and let them be. They orphaned him, left him alone, an outcast and a freak. Lupa Lupin says he's been reliving the moment every night since then. He says your mother and her disciples started something that couldn't be undone. They created the monster he would become. He knew his time would come, and he was patient. So, when he got news about your birth, he knew how to get revenge that would last. That's why he spared you that night he raised the village when you were a child. He wanted you to suffer for life, like he had. He marked you for life, so he'd recognize you when you met again, and you'd eventually remember where you came from. His hunger grew insatiable over the years to come. He tried, but being vegetarian wasn't in his nature, and he couldn't go hungry. But he's never taken a life for the sake of appetite. It's always been about survival, and that our true self is being who we are. A deep look into nature will make you understand everything better, and that natural selection eliminates, and the strongest survive. Fate is for those too weak to determine their own destiny, and now the time has come for you to accept yours. Hey, nice shot. Middle-lifed. That's the stuff. Spin that stick. Hot metal. You're injured. Impressed you met Out of Date. He's just as amazing as everyone says. Will... It's time to do what's right, for certain values of right.
Yeah, move for boom.
Out of Date says the word about what you've done so far is spreading. The tribes haven't lost hope yet.
Kujai, Hifar, Befarb.
He appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's had urgent news from his friend Wiz in the northwest.
Balu, Putulua.
He's unsure about your intentions, but hopes you'll support Wiz. He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Wiz and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you. That doesn't sound good. Out of Date's hunch is real. The Merc Puff is up next.
Come, Reaper.
Out of Date says that Wiz is worried now that the Northwest World Eater is stepping up its activity. He explains that Wiz is working on an undersurf vessel in order to get to the World Eater, but needs help to get it done. Out of Date suggests that you should head northwest as fast as possible and see what you can do to help. He's happy to help. We'll be around when you return. That ain't bad. Good thing you're not scared of tight places. Plastic scrap like that over there could be useful. Night is the time to take care of business. Get the rhythm going well. One arm, then the other. Pumping good. Looking better. Go on, catch it. Yippee-ki-yay!
Sei Gandum.
Let's see.
Dunkel Bolken.
With the world getting darker by the day, there's not much time left to save it. And even though you've just met, he feels you're bound to play.
Dunkel Bolken.
Figures that doesn't make it any less worth fighting.
Descendo.
You've found your way through the darkness. You shine like the sun in the sky. But will you use that power to warm the world or burn it?
Tundo Pontoja.
Hopes you see how much good you can do with power like that, and how easy it is to let it drive you mad. No matter where your path takes you, though, it's important to remember where you came from. The past bright lights the present.
Kamui.
Wonders if you know how much of an effect you've had upon the world. Your presence changes things like light changes darkness. Did you realize that when choosing where to shine?
Joko.
Figures that doesn't matter. You can't help but shine either way. So happy you know you're helping brighten the world. There's plenty of it that's still worth saving.
Sei Gandum.
Whatever happens to the world, you shone as bright as you could. That matters more than you know. Says you did the right thing in taking up with the Myriad. They buy lots of his lamps. That's a tribe that believes in the bright things in the world. Claims he wasn't trying to sell you anything. Now, says he can see by the twinkle in your eyes that you're not here to talk about your allies. He assumes you are here to be enlightened. He can't blame you, as everything just feels dark and hopeless these days. There's something about you, like you're knit together. Your fate's connected. What you've said, he feels too. So, why not call him Me Too? He senses you're like the dayfly, living every day like it's your last. Afraid that... Says it's pronounced that way, but spelt different. But he feels that connection with you. Mito says he's not only into those who shine bright, he likes things that glitter, too. He reckons you haven't seen a glitter moth, and says it's about time you did. Even though they're nesting near gone grass, they never run out of glow. Finding yourself a glitter moth would give you that glitter. You really do need them alive. Dead glitter moths fade. Doesn't riding a beast like this feel good? Says... This could be the beginning of the end of everything. Glittermoth Cave is right here. The day is getting on. You can make something from that. This place is called Brightlight. Mito lives close by. Mito,
Tuko.
his goal.
Taikatapa.
You look like you're in need of a special,
Tuko.
says using...
Keep them in the dark. That's the way.
The lights... Ha! Hey.
Well, the only people...
Let's see. Bullets everywhere. The mountains, everything seems so far away.
Dirindom,
Mito seems mesmerized by the flamefly. Its fire now.
dirindom,
Mito says the flamefly.
agandom.
Sometimes there are ether. Scour the night sky and get him an ether lantern to work with. And
Gopa Zagombo.
Oh, the light just... It hurts your eyes, am I right?
Life in the shade is cold.
It's the...
So you're agreed.
Look, I'm grated through...
Descindo,
Mito says you're making sense to him.
Gopa Zagombo.
La vanto e la mat e la tau.
Didn't.
Moth bum bum.
Now that Mito has the ether lantern, he's able to convince the flamefly into making it a special gift.
Dalfa,
He's glad he's able to.
Dalfa,
He wishes he...
Jugo.
If there's any way to help you see, though, he's happy to do what he can.
Jugo.
Plans to keep...
Dongo boy game.
Knows you have the Ark's fuse... Tutor.
Tiba,
Thinks it's great you're...
tiba.
He wondered...
Kaikika gogum.
So what we have here is someone looking for a way out if everything fails.
What really?
Let's agree.
But it's hard.
Regard...
Kaikika gogum. Tundo pontoyo.
Mito's...
Saja sendiri.
That's enough glitter moths to make her plan work. She wants you to stop worrying about the paths you've ridden and focus on the inevitable road ahead, the one that leads to confrontation with the World Eater. The hoof puff is evidence of the duality of evolution, utterly beautiful and grotesque at the same time. She means that the hoof puff has had more time to eat at the root as it's been isolated in the Knoopstonies Mountains. So, based on that alone, she reckons it has suffered as much damage as the northwest root that's hidden beneath the surf. Everything in nature is dual, and so is evolution as it struggles to find balance in creation. She wonders what could be more beautiful than imperfection. Take this seriously, or it'll take you down.